Hi, Kaylee here again for Cheney's Cheapskates. Now I'm going to move on to food. So I've been watching a lot of things recently on TV that talk about how to make your own makeup and make your own this and that to save the environment and to save cash. But in all honesty, when you look at those ingredients, by the time you've actually made the thing from scratch, you spent way more than you would have if you bought it sensibly yourself. Now, obviously, buying things from a shop, yes, you are going to have waste like plastic and paper and things like that. So this is for the people who is not so environmentally conscious, like myself. I do recycle and I try my best, but unfortunately, I don't have the means to live that way. So firstly, fruit and veg. Fruit and veg is like it's obviously dependent on the season. Now Coles generally is a good place to go to get some fruit and veg. Sorry, that was my daughter. But they might not necessarily be the freshest. But I'm okay with that. Look, it doesn't really bother me as long as they're not off and they're not bruised severely. I'm okay with that. But again, your local fruit and veg shop, generally can be a lot cheaper than Coles. Your dinners and things like that. Again, Coles I find is a great place as we're always looking for the hot dollar special. That's really how we live our life, is if it's on special, we buy it. If it's not, we don't. I've been buying these lunch snacks. I'm also on a diet, so I have a specific requirement. I don't want to be eating too many carbs and too many fats and things like that. So they've brought out these little small boxes of what they call Asian lunch snacks. And they're filling, and they're only $2.50 a box, and that's me done for lunch. So that's nice and cheap, especially if you're going to work and you want to take a lunch with you. They're really cheap. They come in a few different flavors. You've got satay chicken, oh gee, I can't remember the others right now, but there's a whole different range. And again, they're $2.50. Now normally I believe they're around about the $4 mark. Again, that's not too bad if that's going to be enough to get you through for lunch. But again, for me, if it's not on a special, we don't buy it. So all round for us, I would say our weekly grocery shopping, we're a family of 4, generally costs us $150. Now that is usually buying things like laundry powders, which are $7 and this and that. And again, you could get cheaper, which I have found at your local hot dollar shop or reject shop. If you go there for your laundry needs, they are a lot cheaper than even the Coles, because for a large box of laundry powder, and I'm not talking like a Coles brand, but a good brand, you're looking at anywhere between $7 and $10. Whereas if you go to a hot dollar reject shop, you can generally pick. They've got specials for about $3 or $4. So sometimes it might mean doing a bit of shopping around, going to one place for one thing and another. I mean, Aldi, again, if you've got a large family, is good for the big packets of biscuits and things like that. But we're only a family of 4, and we don't really find that Aldi meets our needs so much. But by all means, if you've got some tips there on the supermarkets or where to get your food from, by all means, add something to this page. I'm more than happy for you to do that. So that was Katie Cheney for Cheney's Cheapskates on food. I'll be back again with another blog with some more cheapy ideas.